Hello, thank you for joining us again. This is the news now. I am Frank Omalape. And now, the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking is a day designated by the United Nations to note issues on drug abuse and illegal drug trade. This news commentary takes a look at its significance.
26th is to commemorate Lin Zenshu's dismantling of the opium trade in Human, Gundong, ending on June 25, 1839, just before the First Opium War in China. The observance was instituted by the UN General Assembly Resolution 42/112 of 7 December 1987. In Africa, Nigeria to be precise, the most commonly trafficked drugs are cocaine, heroin, morphine, cannabis sativa, India hemp, and crystal methamphetamine. The origin of Nigeria's drug trafficking problem can be traced to the period just after the Second World War. However, the reason for the use of drugs and their trafficking could be attributed to poverty, ignorance, greed, unemployment, negative peer pressure, and lack of self-discipline. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has disclosed that the fight against substance abuse and illicit drug trafficking has yielded significant results in the last 29 months, with the arrest of 31,675 drug offenders. The NDLEA added that of the 31,675 arrested offenders, 5,147 were prosecuted and convicted, while over 6.3 million kilograms of assorted drugs were seized within the same period. Lots of young Nigerians have been nabbed for their revolving habit as they try more to explore the deadly thread. The theme for the 2023 International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking is People First, Stop Stigma and Discrimination, Strengthen Prevention. Improving the overall welfare of individuals is vital to curbing illicit drug abuse, just as investment in education, healthcare, employment opportunities, and support systems are key components in addressing the underlying factors driving drug abuse. Sensitization campaigns should focus on dispelling myths surrounding drugs and their effects and encouraging community involvement in addressing this issue. Nigeria and other nations must persistently prioritize these efforts to protect their citizens and shape a brighter future free from devastating impact of drug abuse and trafficking.
Away from there now, operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency have intercepted two imported consignment of loud, a strong strain of cannabis with a combined weight of 5,344.1 kilograms along the Ekpe-Lekki corridor and at the Alpha Beach Lekki area of Lagos State. Based on a credible intelligence, the agency's operatives laid ambush for a white truck conveying 50 jumbo bags of the illicit substance weighing 2,434.1 kilogram along the Lekki Expressway in the early hours of Monday. The truck driver, however, jumped out of the vehicle and escaped in a security Hilux van escorting the truck after the anti-narcotics officers successfully demobilized the truck conveying the drug exhibit. In a similar development, officers of the Marine Command of the agency the following day, also acting on intelligence, intercepted a boat loaded with the same imported substance weighing 2,910 kilograms around Alpha Beach upon arrival from Ghana. Two Ghanaians, Monday Saba, 30, and Hakeem Kwana, 27, found with the consignment were promptly arrested. Hundreds of motorists and commuters have continued to be trapped for hours in the gridlock induced by the ongoing road construction of the Berger and of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The gridlock worsened on the weekend when the construction workers collapsed both routes of the expressway into two lanes. The influx of vehicles plying the narrowed lanes to navigate their destinations in Ogun and Lagos State created a backlog of traffic that trapped many motorists. The Lagos Sector Commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Mr. Baba Tunde Faniloye, while reacting to the development, urged motorists to cooperate with traffic officers on the road. He said that by Monday they will be out for their Operation Orange Impact, which will see all officers wear reflective jackets, ensuring free flow of traffic if motorists will obey traffic managers. Bearing a last-minute change, President Bola Tinubu will return to the country on Tuesday, a day before the Salah celebrations. A source close to the presidency said the president will spend the Salah holiday in Lagos, the nation's commercial hub, other than that an advance team has already been dispatched ahead of the president's arrival. On Friday, Tinubu concluded his official trip to Paris, during which he participated in the summit for a new global financing pact hosted by French President Emmanuel Macron. The president was initially scheduled to be back in Abuja Saturday, but proceeded to London, United Kingdom, for a short private visit. Presidential media aide Dele Alake had announced in a statement on Saturday that Tinubu will be back in the country in time for the Eid al-Kabir festival slated for Wednesday. A former Minister of Aviation, Osita Chidoka, has called on President Bola Tinubu to take action regarding the conduct of the Independent National Electoral Commission and its chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, following the last general elections. Speaking on Sunday, Chidoka charged the president to swiftly do to Professor Yakubu what was done to the former governor of the central bank, Godwin Emefiele. The chieftain of the People's Democratic Party and ally of former President Vice President Atiku Abubakar said the president ought to remove Yakubu just as he suspended Emefiele and initiate a probe into the INEC and its chairman's operations, especially within the last polls. Chidoka also urged Tinubu to remove charges on the bank transfers and facilitate the reduction in the monthly contributions to pension schemes by workers as a measure to cushion the hardship caused by the removal of fuel subsidy on Nigerians. The ex-minister also said the minimum wage in the country needs to rise from the current rate of 30,000 naira to reflect the economic realities and inflationary shocks on ground. And in the meantime, the Independent National Electoral Commission is set to conduct a review of 2023 general elections. iBrandTV sought the opinion of the public on the development.
Reacting to the announcement, some Nigerians said the commission should be able to hand over the mandate to the winner of the 2023 presidential election after the review, adding that the inaugurated president being on the seat should not affect the process.
There's nothing INEC can think anymore. So if they want to do, mago for we have better issue. They have won the court already, so we are there.
It's for them to gang up and make the Nigeria one and support the people that are there so that we can build in one Nigeria.
Now Tinubu you want, but this is our Nigeria. Tinubu.
I don't see any good idea in it. The problem is that the person that enter already is already enter. So, to my own opinion, I don't support that.
Even the result, you can't do anything. Obasanjo do it 3 years, 7 years. They go and come back. They know the result.
There is nothing about the review because it's already there, which is Tinubu, and we want it as a Yoruba man. So it's there already. What we want is that to just favor the Nigerians.
Let us just leave it like that. Let us leave Tinubu. Let him do it. What we just need as a youth, I think we need to pray for him to live long.
Tinubu have started the work, so let's just give him chance to do what? To do the job.
Next time when they are voting, I cannot come outside to say I stay inside so to vote. I would rather stay inside house, relaxing. When I do the vote, they will mention the person when win.
It is high time we tell us the truth. This is so painful. I'm talking as an average Nigerian. I'm not talking as how do I call it, tribalistic human souls in Nigeria.
In further mixed reactions, some other Nigerians felt there is truly a need for review, alleging that the INEC chairman and his team compromised the conduct of the 2023 general election and should be able to state the fact clearly after that.
That's the job of INEC. They can review after every election. They go back and do the post-mortem and see where there are failures, where there are shortcomings and so on and so forth. and use that to prepare for the next election.
The review being contemplated is a general postmortem of the conduct of the 2023 general election, and its report may not generally change anything. Omolara Adebayo, reporting for iBrandTV News.